Hey everybody, this is Darky080. I wanted to talk about Mighty Number 9. Like many people, I was super excited for Mighty Number 9 whenever I first heard about it. I think just the entire idea, the entire concept of getting a new Mega Man game. That's I'm completely honest, that's the biggest thing about it whenever I first heard about it was just that we're finally getting a new Mega Man game, or at least a game created by the same person who made Mega Man. The spiritual successor. I think that's what many people called it at the time, was the spiritual successor to Mega Man. Finally, we were going to be getting a new Mega Man game, or spiritual successor to Mega Man. And it should be no surprise to anybody here, but to say that the creation of this game, the entire process, the entire everything has been somewhat of a bumpy road, to put it as mildly as possible. We've had so many delays for Mighty Number 9. We've had a number of incidents happen from within the community. A particular one of the community managers, there were some issues that were going on there, and it put the game in a lot of really negative light. And then there was the whole incident with Red Ash that I was also extremely excited for, and I did a video on it because I was so excited, because I felt that I was going to be getting a new Mega Man Legends game. I thought it would have been super awesome to jump into a Mega Man Legends game like that from the start, from the get-go. I'm not familiar with Mega Man Legends, and it has been almost impossible to get the games for the longest time. I believe maybe Mega Man Legends 1 is on PSN, but as you should know, my PS3 died, and I can't get it, so, kind of a bummer. But I was looking forward to Red Ash because I thought it was really cool. And the way they launched that particular project was seen as more negative light towards Inafune, and his entire company just got shined with tons and tons of negative light. And then, of course, more delays happen, more controversies, more etc., etc. But I don't know, guys. I don't know. There's a couple of points that I really want to hit in this particular video. Just to be clear, I am a backer of Mighty Number 9. Back when I had money, I put, I believe it was, I get the art book, the soundtrack, and the game. I can't remember how much it was, but I'm pretty sure those are the rewards that I'm getting. But just stepping back, I really wanted to look at Mighty Number 9 as we have to really look at where Inafune came from. He came from Capcom. Just think about this. What is it that happened around the time Inafune had left Capcom? We heard game after game after game of Mega Man that's been canceled. We had Mega Man Legends 3 was canceled. We had the basically the Mario Maker of Mega Man games was canceled. The first person shooter game was canceled. The multiplayer Mega Man game was canceled. What does that mean? What does that tell you? That tells you that Capcom had a multiple number of Mega Man games running simultaneously. And more than likely, Inafune had his hands in every single one of these Mega Man projects, right? So, taking this into consideration, that this is probably how Capcom had worked for who knows how many years. We just only heard about the very end of it, right? So, whenever you take this into consideration, let's look at the entire Red Ash situation one more time. It doesn't seem that crazy now, does it? For them to ask for more money. I think it's crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and say it up front. I think it's maybe they shouldn't have done it right away, right? Because we don't have a game in our hands yet. We don't know how this company's going to work. So I can understand the outrage. And at the time, I was kind of outraged, but at the same time, I thought it was kind of cool because Inafune, Mega Man, pretty excited. I let the excitement kind of overcome the rage that I was feeling, and of course I made the video, and you guys all know that. But it really doesn't look that crazy now if you put it in that type of perspective of where Inafune came from, the type of business that he's been working for, and that just environment of, all right, let's get the next project started. This one's going good. We've got things going. Let's get the next one started before this one finishes. But I suppose that was a little bit of a tangent. I might cut some of that out. I don't know what I'll do. But I wanted to look back at Mighty Number 9. And what is it that Mighty Number 9 originally offered to do? They said that they were going to make... He wanted to make a new game. But even despite all the setbacks and everything, I'm still super excited for Mighty Number 9. I don't believe that the number of setbacks that have happened should... I don't think the number of setbacks should really change people's minds on Mighty Number 9 simply because the game was delayed. The game was delayed for networking issues. We know this. But from what it is, it looks like a Mega Man game. It plays like a Mega Man game. Of course, I'm speaking only I haven't really played a whole lot of it myself. What you're watching right now is the first level from the Backers demo that we got some time ago. I actually hadn't played it until literally tonight. So you're watching kind of my first impressions of Mighty Number 9 being played out on screen. But the controls are so solid. I thought the controls looked solid even before I played this demo. And I haven't played any of the other levels in the demo because I want to keep as fresh as it can be whenever I finally get my hands on the finished product. But I'm so excited for this game. Even though everything has happened, everything that the game has gone through. Just imagine what it must be like to be Keiji Inafune, to finally make a game that people are going to play. How long has it been since a game has came out that he's had his hand in? He left Capcom because he wanted to give his fans what the fans have wanted all of these years. This is a huge passion project for him. It's kind of a big deal. And I think it's I don't know, for a project like this, he wouldn't have done this project if he didn't think that he could at least do it justice. I've seen so many people comparing this to just any other indie game that has come out, any other Mega Man-ish type game, and I think this game stands apart from any of the other Mega Man type games because it has the man behind Mega Man. He's at the forefront of this project, and understandably, he's lost a lot of people's trust in this whole situation, and I at least hope that these people give the game a shot. Don't let all of this negative attention, all this negative press, ruin what it is that Inafune has put together. Because if the rest of the game is as good as what I have played, and the controls are great. These are fantastic controls. It plays like a Mega Man game. It absolutely plays like a Mega Man game. And I can only hope that the controls get that much tighter between this demo that I've played and the final product. But just the attention to detail. I think it's so unfortunate that people have been hung up on this trailer that has been released where he makes one comment against I don't even remember what it was, but there's one comment in a trailer, and so many people have been hung up on that trailer, and believe me, I understand. I understand why people are upset, but I think that's just a case of bad marketing. Any game can fall victim to bad marketing. Any game can fall victim to having glitches and all kinds of things. You can't judge. You should not judge. I'll say that. You shouldn't judge a game before you've played it. Because just the more that I played this first level, I want to say that I played the first level maybe 10 times, maybe 15 times, but it seemed like every time I played it, I was finding new little secrets, new little very clever designs in the game that just, it flowed. There's a certain level of flow to this game that I don't think anybody has ever really spoke about. Then again, not a whole lot of people have really been doing demos of it, not as far as I know. I'm sure there's a number of people who have done demos who have talked about it, but I think it's doing this fantastic game. Again, like I'm saying, I'm kind of judging the entire game on the first level, which I suppose isn't that much better than people who are judging the game based on videos they've seen. But I think once you get the controller in your hand and you feel how the character moves, and I saw a little bit of how it's kind of spoilery, and I kind of found it by accident, but I saw how the other character plays, and oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. My hype levels are so high, guys. I hope more people give this game a shot. I hope they're at least open to the idea that this game might be good. A lot of these little details you can't really see in videos because it's just, you have to play it. It's one of those you have to play it things. And I'm certain when I finally get the full game in my hands, of course, like I said, I'm a backer of the project. I am getting the game. Whenever I get the controller in my hands and I can finally test these levels and play them out, maybe I'll do a follow-up to this one. Maybe something will happen, but I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I haven't been this excited for a game since, I can't even tell you. I can't even tell you how the last time I was this excited. I guess Super Mario Maker, that was one. I was super excited for that game, and it completely pulled through on every single level and continues to impress me every time I turn it on and play a random level. Fantastic game. I hope Mighty Number 9 proves everyone wrong. I'm still holding out for it. I can understand why people are not as excited for it as I am, and I at least hope that these people play the game when it comes out. I've seen so many people say that they're not going to play it, but oh man, oh, I'm excited. I am so excited. I just had to get this video out. There's a little bit more that I want to talk about, but it has a little bit more to do with Inafune and kind of what I've seen in him, himself, and his personality, and more reasons why I have so much more respect for this man. I think a discussion like that might be better suited for a different video. But that's going to be the end of this. I just had to get this off my chest because I'm so excited for this again, and I hope people give it a shot. I'm definitely going to give it a shot. And, yeah. I'm losing my voice. I've been sick a bit, and speaking in this tone kind of aggravates the voice a little bit, but I hope you guys give it a shot, or at least have an open mind. It's perfectly fine if you look at the final product and say that it's not for you, but if you were excited before, I encourage you to at least look at it with an open eye. An open mind, if you will. But that's going to be the end of this video, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are about Mighty Number 9. I'm genuinely curious to see what you guys have to say. And yeah, that's going to be it. Take it easy, guys. I've been Doggy080. I'm going to go lie down a bit. That is going to be the end of the video. Take it easy, guys. See you next time. Goodbye.